forget to like, share, and subscribe. If y'all don't pick my sign up. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Psychology Eats. So what's eating you? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time visiting the channel, hello, and welcome. I am a reaction channel, and I do reactions on pretty much whatever I feel like doing a reaction on. And I have been doing reaction. Oh, before I get there, I hope this video finds you in great mental health and addiction free. Yes. If you are addicted, if you think you're addicted, if you can't say no to alcohol or drugs, please reach out to your local drug and alcohol intake. And tell them, you know what, I think I got a problem with drugs and alcohol. Please, I don't want to end up out in the streets. I don't want to end up on one of these YouTube channels and people are talking about me and interviewing me about my addiction. And so I am back over in, now y'all know I can never get the name right, Real Right and Uncut. I'm back in their business again. I told you, I like the channel. I like the channel. I enjoy the storylines and the people, and I've been following it. But as I'm learning more and more, and I think the comment section, thank y'all, because you've been filling in the pieces that maybe I don't know, because I have been watching a lot of the videos. And so I've been, trying to figure it all out. But then I was like, like when you walk past somebody who's clearly like homeless, addicted, mentally ill, there's always a story. Everybody has a story. Like, where did they come from? How did they end up in this situation? What secrets do they hold? What are their secrets, right? And so sometimes those little secrets, sometimes we call them those dirty little secrets, it what makes the best content. Good, bad, or ugly, whatever. But I looked at some of the cast members. I call them cast members. They're cast members at this point. And I said each and every one of them got a little dirty secret, or a secret that you wouldn't see on the outside, that now as I'm watching more and more of the videos, I'm like, what? And so let's go down the list. Now, Penelope disclosed that she has sickle cell.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, oh my God. Penelope has sickle cell anemia? Like, that is a really difficult disease to live with. And to live with it on the street must be very difficult for her. How does she manage it? And I know she did mention that, I guess when she gets really bad, when she's in crisis, y'all, it's a fly in here. When she's in crisis, that she'll go to the hospital and she'll get her treatment. But we know at this point, there is no cure for sickle cell. And many people don't live like in their 50s. It's getting, people are getting longer longevity from being diagnosed with sickle cell. But for her to be able to manage her sickle cell, be on drugs, be in the street, that's a secret that I was very surprised about. And then, now Rob, I feel like you got the greatest secret. Hey, Rob, I don't know if Rob was high or what was going on with Rob, but Rob exposed himself by saying that he was bisexual. Now that's a secret. Now Rob said, now he don't do the whole D. He ain't doing all this. Let me get to the camera. He ain't doing this. Rob said he ain't doing that. But he will let somebody do this. He said this. So you know how it is out here with these down low men. That's because if they do, if they just do that, they don't consider themselves to be gay. But he did say in one video that he bisexual and that, you know, his family knows he's bisexual. Now, Rob, that's your dirty little secret. That's a secret I think just came out before you know it. Y'all, this fly won't let me be great. Before you knew it, Rob, it had came out his mouth. And Lord Greg was like, what? I appreciate you though, Rob. I appreciate you for telling the audience. Because you know what? It's too many men out here dipping and dabbing, and then going back home to their wives and not telling them what it is. Now, that's another little dirty secret. I think Rob got a wife and a girlfriend. A wife and a girlfriend. So that's Rob's little dirty little secret. Now, listen, KD. Now, y'all comment down below if y'all thought what I thought. When I first saw KD, I thought she was a man. I thought she was a man. I thought she was transgender. KD, is that your dirty little secret? I'm not even trying to be funny. It was given man. I thought you were a man. Hollywood. Okay, Hollywood. Also known as Dean. His dirty little secret. Dean a whole millionaire, y'all.
Oh my God.
Dean got money. Dean said he's a landlord. Dean said he owns shit. He owns property. Yeah, he living in a broke down trailer crack house. But he has tenants. Dean said he has, don't judge the book by its crack cover. Get it? Dean said he's got property. So, run tell that. That's Dean's dirty little secret. Dean a millionaire. And then, Chief. Jessica's rest in peace old boyfriend. Greg had posted a short on Chief back in, it could have been last year for all I know, when he was, I don't know, he owned a barbershop or he was a barber. But Chief was and is a barber. He's a barber, but he's a crackhead now. So, you know, all of that shit is out the window. He a thief. He goes nuts sometime when he get on that shit. But that's his dirty little secret. You can't judge a book by its cover. This man is a skillful barber. And just comment down below if I'm lying, but I think he owned the shop. And now, because of his addiction, he don't lost it all. Now, Big Mike, as y'all know, I already said Mike was sexy, honey. Mike, I only envision Mike clean. Like don't get it twisted. When I say Mike is cute, even though I know Mike got them crazy eyes, like when he be ready to fuck Katie, it ain't funny. But Mike, I don't know what Mike's dirty little secret is. Y'all, what y'all think Mike's dirty little secret is? I feel like when Mike be dipping off and nobody know where Mike is, I think Mike go home to a whole family that love him dearly. I think Mike be dipping off to a whole family, a wife and all this. I think Mike he clean himself up and he go back to the suburbs. Now, I might be exaggerating on that, y'all. I might be exaggerating. Don't hate on my Stanley. I don't know why everybody was tripping off. This cup is heavy and annoying. Wait a minute. Woo! So that's it. That's all. Those are my dirty little secrets that I found out about the cast as I've been watching the videos. And that's it. That's all for this video. Thank y'all for listening. Thank you for stopping by. I'm enjoying this commentary on these lovely people. I wish them all well. I wish them sobriety in the name of Jesus and Allah and whoever else they praise, honey. I wish them sobriety. I really, 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 really do. I did watch a video that Katie was talking about. It's an old one, like 3 months ago, but I wanted to correct her when she was was it Katie? One of them said something about all therapists are recovering addicts. And that's not true, obviously. I think she was talking about going to rehab. There are therapists that are recovering addicts, especially in drug and alcohol counseling. Many successful drug and alcohol clinics are run by sober, addicts. And so, but that's not true. Like the blanket statement of all therapists are addicts. No. Some drug and alcohol therapists and clinicians are in recovery. Absolutely, they are. Usually those clinics have both people like me who aren't in recovery, and I do therapy with people who are, dealing with substance abuse or any kind of addiction. And so, I don't have an addiction, but I do therapy in that area. So it's really up to the customer, the consumer, what they think will work best for them. Do you want to sit and do that type of therapy with somebody who's already been through it, or somebody who hasn't but comes with the skill set of a therapist who can work with anybody? You know what I mean? There's a lot of issues that I've never experienced, but I talk to people in the therapeutic session who are dealing with certain things, certain types of grief and death and anxiety, depression, voices like psychosis. So I see everybody, in the therapy session. Doesn't mean I had to go through those things to be a successful clinician. And with that being said, I bid you all farewell.
Guess what? I got a share with me, and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that one bell.
Subscribe. Say subscribe to Psychology Eats.
Subscribe to Cowboy Eats.
Not Cowboy.